Welcome. In this video, we're going to do an unboxing and look at all the cards of the Dwarves of Durin starter deck for the Lord of the Rings card game. So down at the table, we've got our expansion here for the Dwarves of Durin. On the back, we can see this is an 82 card starter deck for the Lord of the Rings card game, and it contains a ready-to-play starter deck featuring the Dwarves of Middle-earth. Take advantage of their hardy fortitude in battle and find new resources by mining your deck. The Dwarven heroes, Bifur, Ori, and Dane Ironfoot, and additional dwarf-themed cards that can be used to augment and customize any deck. So see if I can get this open easily. We've got our 2 packs of cards there. And inside here, we're going to have our starter deck book going over this set, opening it up, seeing how this is going to work. Some of their main cards. A very good tail, Dane Ironfoot, the Lure of Moria. And then, of course, a list going over this starter deck. So we got our 2 packs of cards, starting there with the heroes, and then we'll go through till we get to our cards that are not part of our starter deck. We'll look at those here in a bit. So starting with our heroes, we've got Dane Ironfoot with his stats up here. So while he is ready, dwarf characters get +1 strength and willpower. Then for Ori, if you control at least 5 dwarf characters, draw an additional card at the beginning of your resource phase. Then Bifur, pay a resource from a hero's resource pool to add 1 resource to his resource pool. Any player may trigger this ability. Then we have Bumber. As an action, exhaust to choose a location. That location gets -1 threat until the end of the phase. That location does not contribute instead of its underground, if this is its underground location. Then we have 2 Dories. The heroes assign any amount of damage, exhaust Dory to place that damage on her instead. And then we have 3 Heroes Hammersmiths. After you play and return the topmost attachment in any player's discard pile to their hand. Then we have 3 Record Keepers. Cannot attack or defend, exhaust, and pay a resource to choose and ready a dwarf character. Then we have 3 Lewin Miners. After it's discarded from your deck, put it into play under your control. Then 3 Prospectors. After you enters play, discard the top 3 cards of your deck, then choose and shuffle 1 card from your discard pile back into your deck. Then 3 Gandalfs. At the end of the round, discarding from play. After you enters play, choose to either draw 3 cards, deal 4 damage to 1 enemy, or reduce your threat by 5. Then 2 Glowins. While you control at least 5 dwarf characters, he gains response after you play Glowin from your hand. Choose a hero, add 2 resources to that hero's resource pool. 3 Elders. After he commits to a quest, look at the top card of the encounter deck. If that card is a location, place a progress on the current quest. Otherwise, Longbeard Elder gets -1 willpower until the end of the phase. Then Miner of the Hills, we've got 2 of those. After your enters play, choose and discard a condition attachment from play. Then 2 Crams attached to a hero. As an action, discard to ready attached hero. Get some good sandwich done there. 2 Healing Herbs attached to your hero. Discard Healing Herbs and exhaust attached hero to heal all damage on 1 character. Then King Under the Mountain, 3 of those. Attached to a dwarf hero. Exhaust this to look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Add 1 to your hand and discard the other. Then we have 2 Legacy of Durin. Attached to a dwarf hero. After you play a dwarf character from your hand, exhaust this to draw a card. Norvi's Belt, 2 of those. Attached to a dwarf hero. Exhaust it to give attached hero a different icon until the end of the phase. Then Thror's Map, attached to a hero. Travel action, discard this to choose a location in a staging area. Make that location in the active location. Then we have 2 A Very Good Tale. Exhaust 2 allies you control to shuffle your deck and discard the top 5 cards. Put up to 2 allies discarded by this effect into play under your control. Total cost of the allies put into play cannot exceed the total cost of the allies exhausted to pay for this effect. Then we have 3 hidden caches. After it's discarded from your deck, add 2 resources to the resource pool of a hero you control. As an action, spend a resource to draw a card. Then we have 2 Lure of Morias. Ready all dwarf characters. We are not idle. 3 of those. As an action, exhaust X dwarf heroes to add X resources to a hero's resource pool and draw a card. Then we have 2 Durin's Song. Choose a dwarf hero. That hero gets +2 to those 3 skills until the end of the round. So that's it for our 50 card deck and our 3 heroes. Then for our additional cards, we've got another hero in here. Nori. After you play a dwarf character from your hand, reduce your threat by 1. Then we have 3 Killies. After you play him from your hand during the planning phase, search your deck for Philly and put him into play under your control and shuffle your deck. Then we've got Philly, 3 of those. To play him from your hand, search your deck for Killy and put him into play under your control. 3 Ziggle Miners. Exhaust the name and number to discard the top 2 cards of your deck. If at least one of those cards has cost equal to the name number, choose a hero you control. For each card that matches the name number, add a resource to that hero's resource pool. Then we have 3 Guards. Sentinels. When you play from your hand, discard the top 2 cards of your deck to reduce its cost by 2. And then the Dwarf Pipe, 3 of those. Attached to a dwarf character, limit 1 per character. So response after a card is discarded from your deck, exhaust the Dwarf Pipe to place that card on the bottom of your deck. Then we have a Magic Ring. Attach to a hero, limit 1 per hero and 1 per deck. So an action, exhaust it and raise your threat by 1 to choose 1. Heal 1 damage from attached hero, add a resource to attach hero's pool, or ready the attached hero. Then we're going to fill in to get 3 of all the other cards we have in our main deck. And that is going to be everything in the Dwarves of Durin starter deck for the Lord of the Rings card game. As always, hope you enjoyed this unboxing. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.